Hello there, so today we've got a testing out of Essence makeup products video. I did a little bit of a haul on the Wilko's website about a week ago and I got a bunch of new products and I just couldn't wait to try them out. So that brings me on my stool today doing this video. Also, I did just film the intro and then a fecking ladder appeared again at my neighbour's house and my neighbour's up there on the ladder and I'm just here like, excuse me, I'm trying to film here. It just seems like every time I film a fecking video, there's some fecker on a ladder. I mean, what is this? What's going on in the world? But anyway, so I got a bunch of new products, far too many to kind of test out in one video. So I am going to do like 2 testing out Essence makeup videos. This is going to be the first one. And yes, so yeah, that's what we're doing. So the fabulous products that we're going to be testing out, well, we don't know if they're fabulous actually. They could be fecking terrible. I have the Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Foundation. This is a new product and I've got it in the shade Fresh Ivory, so we're going to be trying this bad boy. We're also going to be testing out a mascara. This is the False Lashes mascara. If you've watched my channel before, you will know that my all-time favourite mascara is the Lash Princess by Essence. It's the kind of mascara that I compare all other mascaras to, so it will be interesting to see how that one compares. I also got a freaky looking brow product. It's called the Brow Marker and it literally looks like one of those highlighting, you know, like marker pens. So I feel like that could be a disaster, but I'm kind of, you know, prepared for it. Also got a little kind of lipstick and it's so cute. I couldn't not buy this. I believe that this is one of those ones that kind of changes colour on your lips. It looks blue. This one is called Kiss the Mermaid. Okay, so I'm just going to be honest. I bought this because it had a mermaid on it. I mean, that's the only reason why I bought it. I know it's going to make my lips look pink, but it's got mermaid on it. Products that I'm most excited about testing out today are the Essence Moonlight cream eyeshadows. These just look so unique. Like, these call themselves a cream eyeshadow, but they actually feel like putty, you know, like if you've got like moulding clay. That's exactly what these feel like. I got like a pearly one and I got a beautiful kind of duochrome brown slash kind of greeny one. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this, get down with the products. We're going to begin obviously with the foundation. This one claims to have a vitamin complex and cranberry water in it. It comes in a beautiful glass bottle and I believe this was £4, but I will confirm all of the prices and product info in the description box. It just says breathable texture with wake up effect. What the hell is wake up effect? I don't know, but I could do with that every single day. Coffee is usually my kind of wake up effect, but you never know. This could give me some kind of intense hit of energy. It says let your skin healthy. Wait, what? Texture with wake up effect. Let your skin healthy glow. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. Breathable texture with wake up effect. Let your skin healthy glow. It makes no sense, but anyway. Contains a complex of vitamin B3, E, provitamin, I think they're just making it up at this point, B5 and cranberry water. Medium to high coverage without mask effect. So I feel like this is going to be quite a dewy finish. Essence can manage to put a pump on their foundations, but Estee Lauder charge you £5 for a pump for their double wear foundation. Do you not think that that just sums up everything that's wrong with high-end makeup? They charge you £5 extra on a foundation that's £30 for a pump to make your life easier because they fecked up and decided to put it in a glass bottle without a fecking pump. I mean, that just really pissed me off. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. Anyway, so I'm just pumping, pump. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It is quite runny. The shade of it looks good. I mean, it looks fairly neutral. And, oh my gosh, I'm going to need to just put my hair back. I'm going to put these on. Okay, we're ready. Red, ready. Are you ready? I am ready. Yes, we're what? I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply this. And if I find that it's struggling, then I'll go in with a brush. But I prefer using beauty blenders. So I'm not going to feck around with a brush unless I feel I really have to. So, okay, let's do this. I have oily skin and I have been struggling with kind of breakouts in the past kind of 6 months, but only like in the past, I'd say month or so, my skin has dramatically improved to the point that other than this unwanted visitor, like literally like everything else on my face that you see are just, you know, kind of remnants of spots. It's kind of like they're the ghost of the spots that were on my skin. They're just kind of haunting me. They're there, haunting me. It has quite a strong, it smells like skincare almost, but it's not in any way unpleasant. I do feel like that has given me a really good coverage. If you compare it to this side, and this is my more kind of troublesome side. This is definitely the side where I've got more kind of, you know, red marks, i.e. the ghosts on my face. This is going on really, really beautifully. And yeah, it's got a beautiful glow to it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm liking this so far. It does have quite a strong smell though. But I mean, I'm not hating it. I'm not the kind of person that, you know, gets really kind of, you know, angsty over scents. Unless it's something like fucking disgusting. And then I'm just like, no, we cannot be playing this game right now. So this is applying extremely beautifully. I would definitely say that this is a good medium coverage. I mean, I wouldn't kind of stretch it to high, but it's given my skin a lovely kind of healthy look. Do you know what I mean? Like my skin looks kind of radiant. I'm really liking it. I feel like the shade is maybe quite yellow undertoned, which, like, would you say it's matching me? I don't know, I can't really tell, but I think not at this point. Let's hope it doesn't oxidize. But oh my gosh, like, I'm really, really liking this. I'm really loving the finish on my face. This is very promising. It feels really kind of nourishing and comfortable on my skin. You know, if you apply like a gel moisturizer, it's got that kind of a feel to it on my face. It feels very fresh and I'm really liking it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have it on and I'm really, really liking it so far. I think it's got a beautiful finish to it. It's definitely covered up everything that I would want to be covered up. Beautiful medium coverage. And I'm just absolutely loving the kind of glow of this. It reminds me a little bit of the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, but like I just feel like my skin just looks really kind of, you know, fresh and awake. I mean, it does. It looks awake right now. This is really exciting. So I'm just going to go away. I'm going to set this down. Also, I'm not going to be able to give you like my full thoughts on the foundation at the end of the video, but I am going to be testing it out over the next couple of days. And I will update you on Instagram or Snapchat. And I'll also do like a little update in the comments down below just so that you can see what I think of the foundation after I've properly worn it. But for now, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so I have set my face. I've applied a little bit of blush and contour. And next we're going to move on to the Moonlight eyes. I don't know if I'm going to test them both out. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to begin with swatches. When I say that this is a unique product to me, like, I really mean it. Or maybe I've just lived a very sheltered makeup life. But, I mean, I've seen cream eyeshadows before, but I've never seen, like, putty eyeshadows before. You've probably seen loads of them, and you're like, oh, my gosh, where's Anwen been? Like, hiding in a cupboard under stairs for the past year. But these just look, like, so interesting to me, and I was wondering, could you use these as, like, a highlight? So I thought we would try that with this one. So this shade here is called Angel. This one here is called Cosmic, and it feels so therapeutic. Like, it's like a stress ball. There it is on my finger, and if I just kind of swatch a little bit, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Let me just get a little bit more on. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, like, this would definitely be a beautiful kind of highlight. I'm just going to pop a little bit on there. I mean, why ever not? Yes, yes, please. Right, we're going to go in with a Cosmic. Again, look at that. Oh, this shade is just so gorgeous, like brown with like a duochrome metallic green. Just sensational. It's very like autumnal and festive, I feel. Just great for this time of year. Okay. So, as you can see, these have such like a glow and they're so kind of wet looking. And the formula just feels like so soft. It's kind of barely there. Look at this. Okay, so now I have to just decide what to do on my eyes. I feel like I'm going to begin with Angel. Just so that I can get like a real feel for the product. I'm going to just go in with my finger as well. All I've done on my eyes so far is apply my Maybelline kind of eye base. And I'm just going to kind of tap that all over my eyelid. Like literally, this is beautiful. It's actually got quite a pink look to it, which I didn't really spot on my hand, which now I look at it I think, oh yeah, that's pink, but I don't know why I didn't spot it before. It's very forgiving on my kind of older textured eyelids. A lot of, you know, kind of powder shimmer eyeshadows can just get completely kind of caught up in all of my little like fine lines in my... This just looks really, really complimentary, you know, on my older eyelids. I know it's not really done much, like it's very subtle, but it's also very beautiful at the same time. Say if you were just doing like a very low-key makeup day, this would be like the perfect kind of eye product to put on its own. It's not like the most intense look ever, but as I said, if you're just doing like a very simple non kind of fussy makeup day, I think it'd be beautiful. And the formula is just something that I've never kind of used before, so I'm really liking that. On the other eye, I'm going to go in with Cosmic just so that I can see what they're both like. I'm kind of intrigued. Feel free to call me Anwen Odd Eyes after this. I do feel like they're very sheer, and I suppose my only wish would be that they just kind of maybe were a bit more pigmented and, you know, had a little bit more kind of opacity to them, because I do feel like they do have a very sheer look to them. This one on the eye looks very kind of red. So I'm liking them. I think that if you've not tried them, I think you probably have fun trying them out. But just keep in mind they are very kind of sheer. They're not like a statement eye look, if you know what I mean. You could kind of use them as a base and then apply, you know, kind of a loose pigment on top. That could be a really nice way to use them. But yeah, okay, so I feel like I'm going to go in with Cosmic on this eye, just so I'm kind of matching. They do feel pretty emollient as well, so I'm not quite sure, you know, what kind of lasting power these would have. But I do really like them, but as I said, just keep in mind they're not the most pigmented. It's more of like a wash of a wet look sheen with a little bit of colour to it. Now, I'm also going to try Angel as a highlight just to see. Okay, so I mean, it definitely works as a highlight as well. If you are going to your Christmas party at work and, you know, you just wanted to like jazz up your day eye into like an evening eye, and you wanted to pop on that little, oh, the stool almost broke. I mean, really, if you wanted to like, you know, kind of pop a little bit of highlight on, you could definitely just bring this little tub with you and you could really kind of, you know, jazz up your face to just get you ready to party. That, I mean, really, really pretty. I mean, it just added a very kind of subtle but angelic glow to my already glowing face, and I am loving it right now. Okay, so lips are looking a little bit bare right now. So this is obviously blue. If I do a little swatch-a-roo on my hand, so it comes off blue at first, and it's still looking quite blue. I mean, it's changing to pink. Okay, we have pink, but it's still looking at blue. I thought it was going to be like more pink than that. Okay, I'm just going to pop it on the lips because I do feel like it's actually a really beautiful kind of bluey pink. I thought it would just be pink, but it's a bluey pink and I'm not hating it. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. Like, I love this shade. It feels more like a lip balm and it looks like a lip balm to me. Like, this doesn't look like a lipstick. Oh my gosh, it's such a unique kind of, oh, I mean, it's very in your face. I mean, I didn't expect it would have this much pigment to it because, I mean, it's very like purpley blue. It's making my teeth look even yellower than normal, which I'm not enjoying right now. And I don't really think it's going with my whole aesthetic, but I must say, like, it smells gorgeous. It feels just like a typical kind of lip balm, so it feels really kind of hydrating. The colour isn't typically a colour that I would go for. I feel like I would wear this as a really kind of brightly coloured lip balm because, yeah, but I mean, I'm not hating it and I'm liking this kind of red on my eyes as well. Do you know what? I'm liking everything so far. It's great. I'm looking over at the brow marker though and I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety because I feel like if there's one thing that's going to feck this up, it's going to be the brow marker. But before that, we're going to move on to the False Lashes Mascara. It just says Dramatic Volume Unlimited. Mascara for fuller and longer lashes. Isn't that what all mascaras are for? And this is what the tube looks like. Okay, so I have my lashes. They're there, just hanging out. And okay, let's check out the wand. Okay, so this wand is actually very similar to the Lash Princess wand. It's kind of like that conic shape. Okay, so we've got the Lash Princess on the top and the false lashes down below. They look very similar. The only difference that I can see is that this false lashes mascara just looks to be smaller, but in terms of like the bristles and just the shape of it, like coming down into like a point, they're so similar. Already I feel like I don't want to be negative, but I feel like the one I'm just about to try isn't going to be as good because it's not as big. But should we really be judging, you know, the performance of something on its size? Should we, ladies and men? Should we? Oh, look, I almost fecked up. Like, literally, I put the wrong brush in the wrong tube. Pleased to know that the Lash Princess wand is back in her castle. Not castle tube. I mean, that would be fecking sad castle, wouldn't it? But anyway, okay, so let's just do this. It just seems very similar to the Lash Princess. I don't believe that this one has any kind of added fibres in it like the Lash Princess does. I feel like mascaras, you know, main success is the one, but I mean, it's looking good. It's giving me lots of length, lots of definition. Does this have fibres in it? I kind of feel like it does because look at the length. I mean, the length is outrageous right now. Oh my gosh, like, I'm really liking this. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to do another little coat. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Just look at the length of that. I mean, it's got not giving me much kind of volume, but it's definitely giving me length. I feel like there's definitely some kind of, you know, fibre action going on here. I can't argue with that. Okay, so I am doing the finger technique and we can see the results. Oh my gosh. I mean really length. Okay, so I feel like although the wand of this mascara does look very similar to the Lash Princess, I can see that there are a lot of differences, and the main difference is that this one just gives a lot of length. I mean, to say a lot of length is an understatement. This has given my lashes like so much length. They're just reaching for the stars right now. I would definitely say it's not giving me the kind of volume that the Lash Princess gives me, but this one is just a master of the length. I mean, it's all about the length. It just is giving us all of its length. I'm sorry, once I started, I couldn't stop. But I really like this mascara, and I actually feel like it would be a great partner in crime for my Essence Lash Princess, because together as a team you would have volume that the Lash Princess would bring, and you would have the length that this mascara would bring, and it would just be a perfect situation. It was really easy to use on the bottom lashes because the wand was like a little bit smaller, so this gets a huge thumbs up from me. If you've tried this Lash Princess and you found maybe it was a bit too clumpy for you, or maybe it just didn't give you the length that you desired, definitely give the false lashes one a go, because I can categorically confirm this one definitely does offer a lot more in the way of length. Sorry, I thought that guy was next door again, but I don't think he is. I think he fecked off. I think he realised there was some serious production going on in here, and he thought, I'll leave her to it. I mean, really, I'm just sat here like, not today, Satan, not today. I probably gave him a look with my eyes to say, don't even fecking think you're staying up on that ladder while I'm trying to be all professional and film and test the makeup. Not today, Satan. Hey guys, so we've come to that point in the video where I have to test the brow marker. Oh, I don't know why, but I just feel like this is not going to work. Okay, I've not even opened it yet, so let's just get the bad boy opened and see what he has to offer. It's literally a fecking marker. That's what I was dreading. Look, it's a fecking marker. I thought maybe it's a gimmick. It won't actually look like a marker. It does. I mean, it does. I might as well have gone to the stationery cupboard at work and just picked out one of the fecking brown markers from there, and it would have been the same. Okay, it's right. I don't want to be too negative. Let's just try it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's right. Okay, it's not very pigmented. Okay, I mean, this could be okay. This could be fine. So I'm okay. I'm not feeling too nervous now, because I don't know. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know what I thought actually. I was just a little bit concerned. I'm just going to like use it to kind of fill in my eyebrows. It has a very kind of red undertone, which I'm not really liking. This is in the shade, it doesn't say. Oh, Blondie. It's in the shade Blondie, but it's got a very like chestnut red undertone, which I wouldn't say this is like Blondie. Do you know what? It's not bad though, is it? I mean, it's not bad, and it's really easy to use. The thing is, you're probably not going to get the most kind of, you know, precision with this, but I do feel like, I mean, you can see it's made a difference, but I'm not liking the red undertone that much. I feel like it's kind of clashing with my heavily faded, you know, red hair right now. I mean, that was a whole fecking farce, wasn't it? If you saw any of my Line Prime unicorn fecking hair videos, I mean, look at it, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Look, my hair's pretty much blonde. It's just a fecking joke. Do you know what? This is nowhere near as problematic as I thought it would be, and it's actually done a really nice job. I'm kind of liking the look of my brow right now. It was super quick and easy to use. I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow, and then I'll give you my final thoughts, but it's definitely not as scary as you think. I mean, it's like when I lost my virginity, I thought it was going to be terrifying, and it wasn't. Oh my gosh, guys, I've just noticed this is semi-permanent. I don't know how long it will last for, but it says semi-permanent eyebrow marker that stains the skin lastingly. Lastingly, what does that mean? I'm glad that I didn't know that before, because then I definitely would have been like a million times more nervous. But do you know what? Surprisingly, I think it's actually a really good product. I don't know if it's the kind of product I would be reaching for every day, but say when I'm a bit rushed for time and I just don't have time to go in with my brow pomade, which is like my favourite way of doing my eyebrows, this would just be a really quick and easy way of doing it. I mean, it's not giving me as perfect as a brow look as I would normally like, and I feel like if you want to get a lot of precision on your eyebrows, or if you've got very, you know, sparsely populated with hair eyebrows, it may not be the best, because it's not going to give the look of, you know, having any kind of texture up there, and I feel like it could look a little bit, you know, like artificial, because it is just essentially like, you know, colouring in your eyebrows, if you like. But saying all of that, I don't think it's a bad product. I think I'll be keeping it in my makeup bag, and yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be using it every day, but it's certainly not a huge fail. I think if you've got very kind of thick eyebrows, this would be really, really handy to have around, just as a way to very quickly kind of fill them all in and just make them look like the boldest feck off, I mean business, and I'm going to break your balls kind of eyebrows in the world. So, I mean, really, I like it. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. I have really liked every single product that I've tried. I think everything's been wonderful. The only slight disappointment is that I kind of wish that the Moonlight eyes were just a little bit more maybe intense, because they are very subtle, you know, on the eye. But I suppose you could probably build them up. They feel weightless on there, like they don't feel sticky or anything, and I do feel like for the Christmas period these would be really fun to have around, and also really, really good as a base for, you know, like a glitter pigment. I think they'd be great. So, you know, for the price, I think they're something that you would probably really enjoy trying out. Also, they double up as highlights as well, so that's wonderful. I'm loving the lips. Like, I love them. It's not what I would usually go for, but I'm definitely going to be using this as a very brightly coloured lip balm because my lips feel so moisturised right now. I mean, I'm really loving the foundation. It's not kind of overemphasising my pores, but it's not hiding them either. It's just kind of, I mean, it's not doing a bad job on the pores is what I'm trying to say. I feel like it's kind of made my skin look very smooth. It's made my skin look very glowy and healthy. It feels weightless. Like, it doesn't feel like anything on my skin right now. It just feels like I've got nothing on my skin, and that's rare with, you know, like a more dewy, radiant foundation. I find that a lot of the time you can feel them on your skin because they can be a little bit emollient feeling, but this one, it just feels invisible, like I've got nothing on my skin, and I'm loving the look of it in my mirror, and I'm loving the look of it in the camera. I'm loving it. So I'm going to be wearing this for the next few days, and as I said, I will update you and let you know what my thoughts are. You know, will it last well? We just don't know, but I'm fecking loving it at this point. So I'm gonna go, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please let me know down below if you've got any really good recommendations of any products from Essence that I should try or we all should try. Just let us all know. I will have my kind of second testing out Essence makeup video coming up in the next week or so. So if you like this one, keep your eyes out for that one. And with all that being said, I am going to go. I'm faking off. You'll be pleased to know. But thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon.